What's up everybody, DoolieRay here, and today, well, a thing kind of happened, and we're going to be taking a look at this guy right here, and seeing what he can do. But before we get started on that, we're just going to take a quick moment to rank him up to at least rank 3 as a 4-star, so if you want to join me here, it might take a little bit. We're just going to throw these on here, because might as well not throw those ones on, though. We'll save those. And we'll be a little stingy at the end here, like that. Okay. So that's the end of rank 2. We'll get him to rank 3, and then we'll take a look at his abilities and see what he is going to be good for. Alright, we're good in that department. Good. Let's rank him up some more. Grab these ones. Do some quick leveling. And we may possibly be taking him to rank 4. If he turns out to be a really, really good character. Although, I do kind of want him to be awakened if I take him up, so it'll be a decision that we have to make. I have to do some testing out first before I make any actual decisions about him, so we'll grab 2 of these, and we'll grab this row right here. Is that going to be good enough? Oh, it should be totally fine. Let's see, we can just do this, right? Oh, so close. Whatever. We'll throw these on here. That should do the trick. And Sabretooth is now a rank 3 4-star. Let's see where he falls in the 4-star roster. Oh, he jumps in so cool on the picture. Okay, so let's keep the 4 stars, but let's see, hero rating. I'm just curious to see where he falls on this when he's unawakened, and it looks like he is right here. He's pretty dang high. I mean, he's not Phoenix level high, but geez, he's way up there. Okay, well, let's take a look at his abilities and see what he can do. Are you guys excited? I'm so excited for this. Let's see. Okay, so I don't have him awakened, but he regens when he gets hit. That's what his awakened ability is, so it's really good for him. If you wanted to place him on like Alliance War defense, that would probably make him pretty effective. Other than that, I would say it might not help you as much on offense because you have to get hit for it to regen for you. So it might not be entirely necessary to use him on offense, which is a good thing. For me, at least. So his passive here, he can withstand cold temperatures, which makes him immune to cold damage like Cold Snap and Frostbite, so he's pretty good against Iceman. That'll be an interesting matchup there. At the start of a fight, if Sabretooth has a persistent charge, he consumes one, reactivating all his Fury effects that were active at the end of his last fight as permanent passive Fury effects. Start of a fight, if Sabretooth has 0 persistent charges, he will randomly receive between 3 and 6 persistent charges on all attacks every 10 hits. Or 5 hits on the opponent. Combo meter, he gains a Fury. Against skill champions, he also inflicts armor break. And Fury increases attack rating by 149 for 5 seconds. Dodging back and allowing Sabretooth to idle for 1 second allows him to convert a temporary Fury buff into a permanent passive effect. Okay, so it's going to be a bit like maybe Stark Spidey's, like his taunt debuff, where you can sit back for a second and it'll kind of refresh the whole thing. So if you sit back with Sabretooth, it will turn a Fury buff into a permanent Fury buff. So he can convert a maximum of 5 permanent Fury passives in a fight. Fury effects from previous fights do not count towards this limitation, so he can get up to 15 or more. Right? Let's see. He cannot convert his passive Fury effects while fighting if he has 15 or more permanent passive Fury effects active. I see. Okay, so he pretty much goes up to 15. So we'll have to test that out. On special attacks, he has a 60% chance to inflict bleed for 8 seconds. That's pretty good. Converts his temporary Fury buffs into a permanent passive Fury effect on his Special 1. Special 2 activates a Fury effect and immediately converts it to a passive effect, increasing attack rating by 89. Is that less? Seems like a little bit less. And then on Special 3, he gains a Fury buff, increasing attack rating by 268 for 2 seconds. That's pretty short. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. I don't know what to think of him yet entirely. He seems like a lot of what he does is going to revolve around his ability to convert these Furies and have as many Furies as possible. It looks like his base attack is kind of lower than other characters that are around him. Hulkbuster has higher base attack, but he's going to get those Furies. Luke Cage has higher. Yeah, so far he is the lowest I've seen. It's in like the 600s. Okay, Phoenix is pretty low, so... she also gains Furies. We'll see. Okay, let's take in... I was thinking where would be the best place to test out Sabretooth, because against Winter Soldier, I don't think it would be that great of a test, because we can only build up to 5 Fury effects, and we can't go any higher than that. So I was thinking we might as well take him into a quest somewhere and I'm pretty sure this Venom chapter has life transfer, so I feel like this is the best place to test him out. Let's also take a look. I forgot, just for a second, we'll take a look at his synergies. He has 20% chance for his low kick, first medium attack to be unblockable when you pair him with Old Man Logan, and then Old Man Logan gets 120% regeneration when hitting opponents. I don't know how that works. Maybe we'll test that out too. Decimation against mutants, he gains 15% attack rating in a Fury, and so do those guys. Okay, I don't know how good that's actually going to be. No Mercy, inflicting a debuff reduces the opponent's ability accuracy by 100% for 0.7 seconds. Okay, so when I first saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, this sucks. 0.7 seconds? What's that going to do for you? But I took a closer look, and there's certain situations where this can actually help you a lot. Against people who shrug off debuffs, Crossbones, Agent Venom, maybe even the Collector? I don't know. For 0.7 seconds, they can't shrug off a debuff. So when you parry them, they can't shrug it off. Okay, and then Black Panthers and Killmonger get 30% power rate when hitting opponents that are suffering from a debuff. So that's okay. And then, well, I guess they put bleeds and stuff on the opponents, so that might actually be pretty good. I don't know. And then with Wolverine, he gets a bonus 6% attack, just all the way, helps everybody out, so that's pretty good there. Those are his synergies, and now it's time to test this boy out. So let's, we're gonna pair him. Oh crap. What team do we take in? Should we just use all of his synergies so we can test everybody out? So let's bring in Black Panther as well. Okay, there we go. So let's hop into this quest and see what we can do. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and take him against this Hawkeye path over here with Daredevil. He has life transfer, and it's gonna be a fun fight. Hopefully, we'll see. Okay, we're gonna try and build up. How do we build up these Furies? Let's get into it. So special 1 will convert, and special 2 you just get like a straight up permanent Fury. So let's see what he can do. Alright. And right off the bat, his animations seem pretty fun. Not bad. He's kind of smooth. He's like almost a breakdancer. I don't know. That first medium attack is a little strange because he like slides right into it. All right, let's bait out a special here, and we're gonna push to the special 2 so we can build up a Fury. We got a Fury there. Should we idle for a second? Turned it into permanent. Okay, so it doesn't really have a timer to let you know how long it's gonna take, but that's okay. We got another Fury going. We got a couple bleeds. So every 10 hits, I get a Fury. Let's idle for a second. Or try to. Okay, we converted that. So that's pretty good. How's the attack looking? It's picking up a little bit. Alright, there's 1,000. Alright, damage doesn't seem too terrible. Here we go. This is just a rank 3 4-star, by the way, as well, so it's nothing like a rank 5 or anything crazy. So this doesn't seem too bad. There we go. I was going to try and convert that Fury into another permanent Fury, but it did not work out. Okay. So we're building up. So he might be good. I don't know where. I'm trying to figure out, like, what I would really use Sabretooth for. Where would I put him in the game? Like, what would I use him for? And I think he might just be, like, a general good questing character to have. Let's see if we can get Hawkeye to use this special too. Come on, dude. There we go. Alright, keep on going. Use another special too. Okay, we have 5 Furies now. We got an extra one. And our damage is looking pretty sick. I don't know, look at all those crits. Okay. See if we can finish him off here. We're gonna just, yeah, there we go. Okay. So I don't know how good that actually is compared to other rank 3s. Like, how long would it take other rank 3s? But now we get to take the 5 Fury effects we just got from this fight and go against Daredevil here with them, and also get hopefully 5 more Furies as well. So let's see if we can pull this off. All right, let's hop into this fight. And okay, so we have 3 persistent charges. We got 6 Furies right off the bat. And just hop into this. Looks like my hit is unblockable on the first medium. That's my synergy with somebody. I think Magneto. No, not Magneto. Who is it? Old Man Logan. That's who it is. Okay. Just want it to convert that Fury. That might be a faster way. I'm trying to figure out which way would be faster to convert Furies. It looks like the Special 1 might actually be faster than the Special 2, which I've been using. So we got 8 Furies now. Let's see if we can get a Special 1 off of this guy here. Come on, Daredevil. Come on. There we go. Okay. How's the attack looking? Okay. We got 9 Furies going. And we're hitting pretty hard. I mean, our last fight against Hawkeye took about 100 hits. And this fight is much, much quicker. There we go. Okay. So I think I'm starting to figure it out. His attack is definitely much better. Okay. Well, there we go there. Man, I'm trying to figure out I really like this. I do like Sabretooth so far. He seems like a really good character. I'm just trying to figure out what I would use. He's just like a good questing character. But he does take up like a bit of ramp up time. So if he didn't have time to build up Furies, he probably wouldn't be as good. What path do we take here? I haven't done this map in forever, so I can't even remember. That's probably a bad thing over there. So we'll try this over here. We'll take this path just so we can keep on building up Furies. See how hard we can get ourselves hitting. Okay. Is that Venom right here? Is that what this is? Okay. So we'll go in against this Cosmic. He's got like extra stun duration, but it's still... Oh, it's just Thor. Okay. So we got 10 Furies right off the bat. Looking good damage-wise. With Life Transfer, I mean, okay, Life Transfer is probably helping us out a bit more than we deserve here. But, that does not matter. As long as we get to test out these Furies, I just want to see, like, his damage potential when you actually build him up all the way. How good is he actually going to be? Okay, I used the Special 1 too early there. Let's see if I can not convert that, dang it. Okay. Well, we're at 11 Furies now. He's already, like, down to half health, so Sabretooth is, like, really starting to hit pretty hard. So I think my fear with this guy is you're just not going to have time to build him up to a level where he'll actually hit hard enough for you to do some damage. Like, we're only at 12 Furies and already Thor's dead. So, I mean, obviously, the Furies are doing some work, and he is hitting really, really hard, and it's awesome, but I'm just worried about regular quests. Okay, so we only have, like, one more persistent charge, so I think after this, our Furies are gone. Yikes. Okay. Well, let's see if we can build it up anyways. See how hard we can get to hit. Take down Black Bolt. We got 13 Furies, so let's see what we can do here. We got hit a bit there. Oh, and that's it. Okay. Alright, well, I guess that's where we should end this quest here. I do want to test out a couple of the other champions in this synergy tree, just to see how good they become against the Winter Soldier. We can just take them against the Winter Soldier. I want to see what these synergies are able to do for everybody else. Although I can give you my thoughts right now on Sabretooth. He seems like a pretty hard-hitting champ, but he does take a bit of ramp up, and I'm not sure how well it's going to work in like pretty easy quests. So I don't see him being used on Alliance War offense. He could be used on Alliance War defense with his Awakened ability. I think he could be fairly effective there. Also, I would say Alliance Quest, maybe Alliance Quest he'd be okay, because you can build up Furies on that, but I probably wouldn't take him into Alliance Quest, especially with Sentinels now about to come. So I would say he's just going to be good for general questing. If I had to, like, rate him, put him on the level of somebody else, let's take a look at my champs just for a second and see, okay, if I could rate him on the level of anybody, maybe Angela. I'd put him on the same level as, oh, Angela, maybe, okay. He hits hard, is what I'm trying to say. So you watched me fight with him. You saw how hard he hits. It's just he's going to take a bit of ramp up, and I really enjoy playing with him. Like, I feel like I'm not selling this the right way, but I do enjoy playing with him. He seems really good so far, but I'm not sure what his place in the game will be. Okay. So we don't really need to test out this synergy here, but I want to see what Old Man Logan looks like. And, excuse me, Black Panther I'll test out as well. Okay. So let's go against the Winter Soldier here. See what we can do. We'll start things out with Old Man Logan. Let's see what this regen looks like, shall we? So it's supposed to be 120% regeneration when you're hitting the opponent, so let's see what it looks like. We need to get hit a little bit, come on. Alright, so we're regenning for 21, and when we're hitting, it doubles. Is that right? Yeah, when you're hitting him, he doubles his regen. Well, that's interesting. I don't think it's like anything super crazy, but I mean, it's a neat little tidbit. And this actually, I could actually probably beat the Winter Soldier if I ranked up Old Man Logan. I mean, he's a rank 1 5-star right now, so I can't really take it too seriously. But look at that, that's not bad. When you get to higher levels and you start hitting people and you get extra regen for it, that's seems pretty reliable to me. That is pretty neat. Okay, so it's 120% regen, right? So how is that doubling? It went from 21 to 42. That's interesting. Okay, so let's try Black Panther. He's supposed to get like 30% power rate when he puts a debuff on the opponent. So let's see if we can get this Winter Soldier bleeding and see how much, oops, we can do with that there. Come on. Wow, he's just not really aggressive right now. Let's look at our power rate here. I really can't tell if it's changed at all. Looks like it, yeah. Looks like I'm gaining power faster than normal, sure. It only took 20 hits to build up to a special too. Okay. Well, there we go there. So yeah, I think that's about all I want to test out right now. If there's anything that you want me to take a look at, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. If I've missed anything, if you know more than I do, I'll be happy to learn if you want to help me. Or if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask me. I'll try to help you out. Maybe the community can help you out as well. But other than that, I don't know if there's anything else I need to point out about Sabretooth. I really do like him. His animations are awesome. Totally fine to use. They're nice and smooth. It's easy to play with him. Let's see, his abilities, as far as those go, I don't know how good his awakened ability is going to be on offense. On defense, it'll probably be pretty good. And then his fury effects are really effective when you build them up, but in most questing, I would say you're probably not going to have enough time to ramp him up to a level that will make him really good. So I'm not sure where to rate him in the end, but I do think he's a pretty good character. So thank you for coming here, and till I see you next, you hang in there. May the RNG be with you, and goodbye.